Harry Potter TV show cast guide. Who's who in Hogwarts?
Ooh, I want to know.
Let's take a look. Yeah. Here we go. Well, from Variety. Wait, I'll scroll up. Let's save that for later.
Why would
Save
you start
that for
there?
There's some really good castings. Well, let's take a look. Here we have the new Harry, new Harry Potter. Let's go through who the new actors are. I think Dominic McLaughlin plays Harry Potter. I really like him. He looks like Harry. It's funny because are they going to let these kids age or will they recast?
Why would you
I don't
recast?
know.
I mean, something.
No,
horrible.
recast as they age.
Right.
Because that was the plan, actually, in the original Harry Potter when they cast Daniel.
Well, that doesn't make sense either, because the books are year after year after year. So the show happens, one this year, next year, the year after. You can follow them.
Yes, well, I'll just say Daniel Radcliffe didn't have the growth spurt that Ron Weasley had. But there you go. I like most of these. I think look great. I mean, I can't believe that Ron Weasley, played by Alistair Stout in the new Harry Potter, is a redhead. He's a redhead. Rupert Grint.
Well, he's a redhead in the book, so therefore you must follow the book and cast.
Yes, follow the book. That's what you do. And then we have Hermione Granger, played by Arabella Stanton. She looks like a cute kid.
Yeah. Look, you're not casting doubles of the originals.
Right, but they obviously bring a spark that will be different. But it's really about that trio. Let's scroll down. Ooh, Albus Dumbledore. That's John Lithgow now.
Yeah.
People are saying he looks like Timu Dumbledore.
Well, he's American.
Right. Yeah. One would hope he gets, he can do a British accent. Fine, I guess.
I just found it pretty, look, I like casting Americans. I found it very interesting choice that they would go to an American for this role.
Yeah. Let's go down to the other actors. And here we have Severus Snape, Papa Asiadu. Let me just say, Snape has always been kind of evil. He has, ulterior motives that are revealed later. I really think they cast an evil Snape. If they were looking to cast someone who Harry would, I really like all my teachers except this Severus Snape.
And that's very clear in the books, is that Harry does not like and fears Severus Snape.
Well, when Harry saw him walking down the street, he moved to the other side of the street and he patted his wallet just to be safe. That's going to be a scene in the new Harry Potter. Yeah. I think this is not, look, sure, you get different race swaps here and there. Who cares? This one will have implications because of the story that actually will reflect badly on Harry.
Yeah, because but the problem is, and I mentioned this on the Pro Show last week, I just hate the fact that already we're inserting, in our minds at least, we're inserting modern culture into things. That these events that occur in the book, we have to apply it now to a Black lens. And it's like, can we not? Can we just tell this? And I'm talking about us watching it. I'm not talking about the show itself. Racism, lynching, Jim Crow, and all that stuff. That's not a part of the book. Can't we just accept it for being the book and not have to insert our culture into it?
Well, there is bigotry in the book, but it's directed towards Muggles.
Yeah, it's not racial. It's not cultural division or bigotry. It's not racial bigotry.
There is bigotry in Star Wars, but it's against droids because of the Clone Wars. There is George Lucas has talked about it. And if Harry is going to be suspicious of Snape it has other implications. This is a bad idea. I think and by the way, that Harry Potter trailer on YouTube has been ratioed over 120,000 downvotes to 200,000
Right,
upvotes.
but this, I mean, my issue is this is the reason it's getting downvoted. You don't know the guy, you don't know the performance, you don't know why he was selected. It's just because they race swapped it, and I'm just saying that we're walking on eggshells here. Because look, I'll say it when the show comes out, if he is mediocre Snape, they made a huge mistake and it was a race swap. But like I said, the warning is out there. He has to be better than Alan Rickman in order for this to work.
Yeah. And then we scroll down McGonagall by Janet McTeer. She looks fine. There you go. We've got Nick Frost.
That's who that is.
It's great. Is Hagrid.
Yeah.
I mean, there's other really good castings. Draco Malfoy. They got someone blonde.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's a jerk. Oh my God, look at the new Dudley. That haircut. Dudley, by the way, the original actor, Harry Melling, can be seen in Pillion.
Yeah.
Movie that Alan recommends.
Yeah, you can see a lot of him in Pillion.
Yeah. And here we have a look at Petunia Dursley and Vernon Dursley, played by Belle Powley and Daniel Rigby.
Yeah.
They look accurate. I think. And then we've got Garrick Ollivander, played by Anton Lesser, originally John Hurt. So there you go.
I was like, what character was that? It's okay, Ollivander.
Yeah. There we go. Here we go. Argus Filch, played by Paul Whitehouse, original actor David Bradley. I mean, they all look really good. Quinnis Quirrell as played by Luke Fallon, original actor Ian Hart. We were going through, and they all look pretty good. Molly Weasley, Catherine Parkinson. We have Parvati Patil, played by Alicia Leone.
They could have race swapped.
They almost look exactly the same actress.
I know,
honestly. So, Seamus Finnegan, played by Leo Early. Cornelius Fudge.
Okay, wow, we're going really deep into these.
Yeah, these are deep. But look at, what do you notice? All the actors look pretty much like, a slightly different take, but Neville Longbottom, played by Rory Wilmot.
I feel like he's been to the orthodontist.
Yeah. Madame Rolanda Hooch. Okay. It looks like good casting. Louise Brealey. The way they're really deep. Now look at this. Here's the Weasley siblings, played by Gracie Cochran, Tristan Harlan, Gabriel Harland, and Rory Spooner.
Yeah. Well, when you talk about differences in the books, in the second season, Percy plays a big role in the story, which you didn't see in the movie.
Yeah. So,
and there's 5. Okay.
There you go. We have Phileas Fitwick, played by Warwick Davis.
He looks just like Warwick Davis.
My God. These are really good.
Yeah.
Pomona Sprout, Serene Saba. These are good castings when you go through. Poppy Pumphrey, played by Brid Brennan. These are all really good castings. There's only one that stands out. And it's the one that you could change her to someone different, I guess. Whatever. You could race swap some of these. Would it make a difference?
See, if you're going to do race swaps, why couldn't this character be Asian? And I mean slanty-eyed Asian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dean Thomas, played by Elijah Ocean. Vincent Crabbe, played by Finn Steffens. They all look good.
Yeah, I mean, that's all we got is they look good, because These kids don't have much of a
Gregory.
IMDb.
I mean, they're kids. The kids
Yeah.
look really well cast. Then we have Cuthbert Binns, played by Richard Durden. All right, look. One of these things is not like the other, and that's the casting.
I'm just gonna call it. He's gonna be better than Alan Rickman.
Final
That's why
thoughts here.
That's why they cast him.
Final thoughts here before we go to comments.
That continues to be my thought, because that continues to be the conversation about that. You can show the list, say, "Oh, looks good, looks good, looks good." You have that one thing. Like I said, the litmus test will be, his actual performance, and we'll see whether it was diversity or it was an actually good casting.